Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of BulkBox Breaks. Happy Halloween! It's Halloween today and I thought I would crack open a box of the new Sorcery Contested Realm Arthurian Legends. So I don't know if any of you know about this game. It was created by Eric's Curiosa and it was on Kickstarter a couple of years ago, and I backed the Kickstarter for the alpha boxes. So I opened 2 alpha boxes and got the cards from there. The thing about this game is it's all hand painted art. So it's kind of like your other game. If you're into Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever it is, this is your other game. There's a secret code here as well that you can use to collect. It's called Dust. It's like Dust or Breaking the Seal. You can trade in on their website for special cards and things. So this is the first booster box of the new edition. So this is set 2. We've had the beta. And in here... Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, one of the cool things about this game is the tokens for the characters are quarter sized. It was a printing accident, but it was so... Don't damage the cards. It was so cool that I'll grab some scissors. They decided to stick with it from the collection. So yeah, the game was kickstarted. It's now in its kind of full release. This is set 1, or alpha, beta, and now the actual first full set. Oh god, what a mess. So these are 2-sided tokens. So you'll have everything you need for the cards that are in the game in those little tokens. I think they're super cool. But the art on these cards, so they've got kind of magic alpha corners. So they're really big corners in comparison to the cards. And the story is you play on a grid and you move your cards around the grid and you have an avatar. So these are avatars. You have an avatar on the back. And you have a land deck and you have a spells deck. Your avatar is a force of nature. Your avatar watches over this Dominion Druid. Tap player site. That's really cool. Templar. Uniques. So rather than kind of give them like mana symbols, they say like a unique, which means you can only have one of. So unlike other games, you have like a 4-3-2-1. So this is really cool. Look, they tell you all the artists that took part in drawing the art for this set. So it's really all about championing the real art of the cards. Tokens. Yeah, that's really cool that they give you those. And that's great. Melissa Benson, Drew Tucker. These are all Jeff Menges. They're all part of like, historical game. If you know Magic and places like that, these are people that have been drawing art for years, but all of these are actual real paintings. So that's really cool. And rubble. So you play lands sideways like this and the creatures kind of go on them. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Let's get to some cracking of the packs. So I do not know what to expect. I don't know what the rare cards are, but the quality of the boxes are great. These cards are made in... I think they're made in China, but they let them rest so there's no warping to the cards. They give it more time. And the foils are somewhere in the pack. The foils are really cool with these sets because they've used layering masks. Exceptional. So exceptionals are your uncommons. I have not seen any of these cards yet. Shatter Strike. This is a disenchant, I'm guessing. So you can see the lands come sideways. Art is so cool. Look at the gnomes. A unique mortal and bearer of precious things. Yes, that's good. That's like the rarest form is a unique. And then ordinary is your basic. See, a humble family of ordinary mortals, an ordinary beast. God, let's just put him up there. If he is carrying an artifact at the start of your turn, draw a card. He's really cool. And this is the first time, they usually have 2 up here. This is the first time that the power and toughness is different. So, guys, you may or not want to watch this or follow along with me, but you can if you want. It's more from me, Thieving Magpie. So these are cards, like the names of these cards are kind of folklore. Sly Fox. They've made a point of putting the artist names down at the bottom. So yeah, stay with me if you want to see some of these cards. Band of Thieves. Treetop Hideout. I like putting the sights to one side. Tactical Move. So you have like fire cards, generic cards. These are water, these are air, and these are earth. So earth, fire, air, and water are the 4 elements. I don't know how I'm going to split this up. I'm just going to kind of make some piles. So yeah, we're going to go generic. Water. Look at that. They just look so cool. I'm stuck on the first pack. It's just exciting to see the cards. The art is just incredible. Like the thickness and the... They're not quite as thick as One Piece, but they are very kind of sturdy cards. Print quality is great. Brilliant. So this is a personal one, given that I backed it on Kickstarter, so I'm really kind of keen to see how the game kind of expands and unfolds as it goes further. See, look, now you're starting to get double cards. So that's something I think it's new. I'm not sure that happened in the first set where it was both air and water. Exceptional. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the exceptionals to one side. An exceptional sword and shield. Look at that. That's really cool. Love Potion. The bearer has sacrificed Love Potion. Gain control of target enemy minion here until this leaves the realm. Wow. That is really cool. I'm going to put the rares where this art card goes. Art card is important, but rares are going to go over here. Elites, they're called in this game. Look at that. Reckless Squire. Ominous Owl. Keening Banshee. Look at that. No digital art at all in this game. So the guy who makes it also makes a digital game called Path to Exile. So he really wanted this to be all about real art. Pond. Genesis has come into play. Rescue. Shellycoat. Thankless Squire. He's very cool. I'm going to spend some time later on today, just kind of, it's tonight now, but going through and having a good look through these and having a good read. But they're really cool. So they used to have the 36 booster pack boxes. These have gone down to 24. Oh, we've got a foil in this pack, so you guys can see a foil. Drimium Formorans. Fire breathing. So you can see how the grid happens here. That's it deals damage based on how the grid is shaped. Exceptional fairies. 2 fairies. There you go. There you go. The Wild Hunt. 6 airborne with 5 toughness. Other nearby stars. Nice. So look at this. This is the foils in this game. They've made masks to actually... I'm going to pop this down so I can show you better. They've made masks so it actually picks out certain areas of the card in foil. And the white areas, especially in alpha, yeah, they have it in this as well. They're kind of raised. You can feel like where the white has been printed back over the top to give a texture. This is an uncommon foil. On the back of the foils, so rather than have a spell book like this, they have a full art version of the art. So you get to appreciate the full art of the picture without the text box over it. Is it slightly zoomed out as well? I'm not sure. But it's the full art of the card on the back of the foil. And then the masked area. So the whole card is not foiled. And, you know, they are really, really perfect. Led Astray. Duel. Blacksmith Family. I'm just going to pop the lands up there. Tax Collector. It is cool. Castle Servants, Saracen Scout, Fisher's Family, Power of Flight, Wall of Brambles. That's the names just brilliant. I'm just going to pop these in a pile now. I started sorting them, but realised we're already 10 minutes in and I've only done 3 packs. One's a pack 4. Whirlwind. Look at that. Lugbog Cat. Oh, wow. Sargathrus. A unique mortal, ever vigilant, Lance, and taps at the end of turn. So we presume Lance is one of these little tokens. There we are, Lance. Bearer's next strike does +1 damage and strikes first. Then Lance breaks. That's pretty cool. So I must have a little token to attack with. But they are both mortals, and the mortal deck, I don't know much about the game, but I have Earth. You can see how they're different factions. Look at this. Hissing Ruffians. Cane Sparrow. Guys, honestly, the art of this game is brilliant. Every card just feels so special and so unique. It's like nostalgic as well. Because of the painted style and the art direction. You know, these are both by the same guy, but you can see things in them, like traditional painting styles. Drew Tucker, Jeff Menges. These are classic artists. Very cool. So different compared to opening, say, a Match Attacks, or where everything is super flashy and super exciting in that kind of wow, like the two fairies again. Whirlwind. Oh, we got the same ones there. This is our elite from this pack. Look at that. Liz Dranforth. Joust. Bearing Hands, Shimmer Squire. So the first set I think was like 400 cards. I think this one is 200. Magic Missiles. Sherwood Huntress. So a bit of Robin Hood. Brown Bears. Charge. So because the commons are 4 per deck, you don't mind opening enough packs to kind of get the commons and uncommons. I asked my local game store to order me 2 of these boxes. 1 to stock, 1 to rock. I'll be opening this pack and keeping the other one. Look at that. Purple Knight. It actually looks like there's some printing error on that one. It's like a track run line on it. There are things called curiosities in this. They're important to look out for, where they're like misprints, things wrong. I don't think this is. I think this is just some track printing, but there is something definitely kind of scrawled on there. I'm not sure it's meant to be there. I'll pop it up there out of the way anyway. Just Snowball. This is an elite site. Provides no mana, but if Arthur and Guinevere start your turn here, you win. Wow. The sites are very, very cool. Bog. Until your next turn, units are immobile while atop of a nearby site. So this is going to be one of those things where I built my decks for the last set for Alpha, and I have no idea how I'm going to go through and update my decks with these cards. Look at that. Finwife. How I'm going to update my decks, I don't know if I should be drafting this. I don't know if I should be... how rare or how collectible it's going to be. So I'm going to have some fun with it. I might just build a deck from whatever comes out of this box and call it like a deck. Make a deck or 2 from the boxes. Exceptional Relic. The uncommons are always cool to look at. Look at that. Fairies here are disabled. Cold Iron Rod. So much like Magic Homelands back in the day, there are going to be things that are set specific, I think. So look at this guy. An elite beast of gnarled tusk. Gnarled bear. Has charge if there are dead squeakers. See, I don't even know what a squeaker is, but I want to find out. Stonehenge. Leyline Henge. I'll read through these when I get a chance. Rescue Field Labourers. Vikings. Jeez, look at that. So hoping I'm going to get like one of every card. I had to, with the alpha box, I was only going to open one alpha box and keep one, but I opened so well that I was like, I need to open the other, and I opened the Philosopher's Stone. So I do have all of the 4 element special cards. Fine Corsair. It's a heart. And yeah. Andrea Modesti. 2 Andrea Modestis. The 2 look Better at Night and Fine Corsair. Wyvern. Look at that. Okay, a unique mortal transformed by fairy love, Sir Peleus. So I'm guessing all of the knights are rare, are unique. Ordinary Magic, Thieving Magpie again. Keening Banshee, Duel. Oh, there's a squeaker. Aha! See the flavor, the synergy. I see how the synergy is going to work. Band of Thieves. I'll try and speed up a little bit. So I want to give you guys a flavor for this. For this opening. Purple Knight. Oh, look at the tiny little fairies, look. It's a mortal, but they look like tiny little fairies. Stone Ring. From the Magic World that used to destroy lands, but I'm presuming it doesn't do that in this. That's cool. Red Cap Prowries. Look at that art. Valor. Elite Magic of Fearless Defense. Ruffians again. Fisherman's Family. Tax Collector. We've seen these. Tactical Move. Like I've seen from Game of Thrones. Led Astray. It would be great if we could find a curio of some kind. They tend to be like sketch cards. There's cool things like cards printed in reverse. You have to kind of look at the back sometimes because they have different backs on them. Yeah, there's some interesting things to find. Town. Vanishment. That's cool. Blue Knight. An exceptional mortal. Oh, look at that. I don't know what the chase cards are in this. Bearer takes and deals double strike damage. Wow. An elite weapon. Swindler. Uh-oh. Saracen Scout. Red Best Robin. So this pack looks completely different to the other packs we've had. There's quite a few new cards in there. Look at this. Forge. Hunter's Lodge. So the other interesting thing to know about this game is they're only planning on doing 1 set a year and having some odd supplementary pop-ups throughout the year. So they're not reprinting it through the year. They want to make it collectible and kind of desirable. So you kind of get it when you need to get it. Annual Fair. Oh, we've got a foil, guys. We've got a foil. Forbury Knot. And a Fine Cursor. Sir Galahad. Yeah, nice. Sir Galahad strikes heal you. Okay, nearby allies take no damage from demons, spirits, and undead. Well, that's 4 unique mortals. An ordinary giant of ponderous pace. Look at the foiling on that. I mean, that card looks entirely foiled. It's hard to see under the camera light. That doesn't look like it's been masked so well as some of the other ones, but compared to that first one where they had the background masked, that one looks like he's all foil. Jewel, Blacksmith Family. Power of Flight. I hope you're finding this interesting, guys. It's kind of the first time opening other games as well. I plan on opening some of the new Gundam set when that comes out. I've got some boxes lined up. Not that anyone's going to be watching or listening to me at this point. I very much doubt, but if you do like sorcery, give me a shout. I'm going to be opening some Gundam. Obviously, we're going to open some One Piece on the channel. We're going to open some different stuff because I just like opening games. I take all these cards, I put some of them into my folders, I'll sleeve some up, put most of them into my bulk boxes. I've got a whole selection of bulk boxes to put them in to keep them safe. Verdant Knight, Wyvern again. Oh, this is a unique that's not sight bursting reception time. A unique that's not part of this cycle. The Fairy Queen. Unique fairy orchestrates her underlings. Airborne spellcaster. Nearby allied fairies take no damage from units of power 4 or more. Now, there's probably going to be some chase cards in these sets. I have no idea what they are. I'm opening it more for the love of it, but those are the sorts of cards, because they're one-off uniques. They're the cards that are hard to find and should really make an impact in the game. There's a nice comparison. You can see here the foil compared to the non-foil of that card. It definitely makes the art pop. It's really nice. I'll bring it up closer. It's really nice. And there's not an extraordinary amount of foils. So if you were trying to get a foil master set of all 200 cards, I think it's like 1 in every 6 packs of foils. So, you know, they tried to make foils. Oh, we've got a foil in this pack as well. Foils feel special in a box. So it's the set is so beautiful and so much about the art, but the foils are supposed to be like, wow, really rare. Exceptional Mortals, Sound the Horn, Snowball. Vanishment again. Oh, wow, Dame Brimamar? Look at that. A unique mortal, Lance. Oh, and we've got Sir Primus. Primus. So we've got a foil unique. So foil uniques are obviously, as I was saying about the foils, and in general are very short packed. That looks super cool. That red art as well looks amazing. Lance, lethal. Nearby allies are immune to lethal. Wow. A foil unique is very cool. Ominous Owl. Bonfire. Shameless Squire. So yeah, getting duplicates isn't bad in this. Like in Topps match attacks, getting duplicates is bad. They've all got to go on eBay, be sold, or put in a BulkBox. Whereas obviously you want 4 ofs in this. I'm just going to look at these. If we're collecting knights, unique ones, you can only have 1. So we've got at least 5 so far of our knights, and this one makes 6. So I will do a little bit of research post opening, but I really don't like doing any kind of research on the set or seeing too many spoilers, if any. So I want to have that kind of initial feeling of opening the packs. Fey City, wow. Honestly, this is incredible. Just great art. These little fairies, they're like a bit like gnomes. Yeah, this Drew Tucker art stuff, this looks so cool. Kind of amorphous form. This guy, Rotiad, Nor of Snowdonia. Bow least yet enraged this unique giant. Other minions can't untap. That's so cool. So I'm gonna pop another stand up over at the back there for other uniques. We've actually seemed to have opened more uniques than rares at this point, I think. Look at that, we got that one before. Shellycoat, Vikings. Right, speed up, Rick. We're 23 minutes in, everyone's bored. I'm pretty sure the image on the pack is the Holy Grail. If I was to guess, I'm sure we're going to have some Guinevere or King Arthur action. Exceptional, what's this one? Beacon. Genesis, gain 1 for each nearby site with an enemy atop it. Cold Iron Rod, we've had that before. An elite site. Vermint Warren, so you can have two elites in your deck. Beast here can't be targeted by enemies. Reckless Squire. Saracen. Very cool. What have we got here? Pebble Paths. Minions atop nearby sites lose charge. So the lands in most games are kind of like something that's part, you just have to have them as a mana resource or something, whereas they actually are like physical game pieces in here. You build a realm, so you build a map. Exceptional. Cast into exile. There you go. Warhorse. Charge. May carry an ally. Horn of Caerleon. Nearby minions have charge. After the horse, why wouldn't we have that? Arc lightning. Yeah, we've seen those. Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of the same commons now, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Castle Haunt. Maybe cast. Lava Flow. Yeah, it's so nice to still see different cards. Pigs of the Sounder. A unique fairy makes a lucky escape. Tom Thumb. Okay, cool. Oh, it's got to go in the fairy pile. It's a sir. So it's a knight. Look at that. Exceptional sight. That's one we were looking at before, but in foil. That is very cool. The raised printing on the white just feels so nice. Owl. This guy is still making me laugh. I think this is one of my favourite arts from the set from what I've seen so far. The composition of that picture just looks really, really cool. It really just leads your eye into the frame. It's beautiful. Jeffrey Wolmerstein. Take a bow, sir. Kingswood Poachers. Saracen Raiders. I'm sure they're really good cards. Funeral Pyre. Banish up to 3 cards from one cemetery. That's going to be strong. Lady of the Lake. Yes. So we've had earth, air, water. So we've had a unique almost from every faction so far. Lady of the Lake. I might just start popping these in a pile because we've definitely seen all the commons now. I think we just haven't had we've had a lot of knights. We just need now a nice little fire unique, and we've hit one from each set, which is quite nice. I mean, it might be wishful thinking. Maybe I'm just being a bit greedy, but this person's art is so cool. That's got a Warhammer vibe to it as well. That's really, really cool. That's our second one of them. Iron Mantalis. Can't be disabled or moved by force. An exceptional automaton with a will of iron. Wow, Sir Balin. A unique mortal delivers a dolorous stroke. That's really cool. Band of Thieves. Probably put some land in there. Well, it's quite good that we've not hit any duplicates. Maybe that's the way it's set up. Come on in, a couple of packs left. Let's make the magic happen. Magic Fingers, White Knight. Again, classic cards from Magic's history. There's a White Knight and a Black Knight. Bailey. Look at it, still hitting new cards. Poisoned Well. Don't drink the water. It's an exceptional sight. Enemy avatars lose 1 life for each nearby site they control. Ooh. I hope that wasn't important. Oh, it's a unique site. This is the lake. Those Merry Pool. You may submerge an artifact from your hand here. So we got Lady of the Lake and we got the lake. That's pretty cool. Magic Missiles. Yes, in foil. Look at that. You can see how they've masked that to make only the missiles in foil. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm just going to pop those there. I think we've seen all of these now. I think we've got 4 packs left to go. If anyone is still watching, and I'm sure people are not, to all the sorcery fans that may find this video and have enjoyed opening this with me, feel free to comment on what's good, what you like, what's Ah, Ball Lightning. This is a classic Magic the Gathering card. Triple red. 6/1. I mean, this is clearly a completely different card, but the name is the same. Oh, look, it's a foil Robin Redbreast. Fire's lit up, the sticks are lit up. Honestly, the foils in Alpha were just so good. Yeah, if you're a Sorcery fan out there and you've been cracking any of this, drop me a message. I'd be cool to catch up and talk Sorcery. The boxes are just great. The printing is so good. Like I said, I've not really played the game. Don't really know much about it. I played the pre-cons. The pre-cons were brilliant. We played them against each other. We've now upgraded a few pre-cons. I've been playing Alpha pre-cons. So it'd be good to see what's good in this. Second one of those. Second Warhorse. Second Castle Horn. These are really good. I don't mind getting seconds of cards. Vengeful Heir. Yeah, duplicates are not a bad thing. Common Village. I will sort back these every day when I start putting them away in BulkBoxes. Right, what have we got left? 2 packs. I think we've got our four proper uniques from box. Babbling Brook. This Juicy's art looks amazing. Giant Killer. Look at this, we're just still getting new cards. I love opening a box, and even when you're in the last 2 packs, all your uncommons are still new cards. You know, you expect to have different rares because the set's big enough, but Frisky Red Squirrel, like the effort of putting like the castle in the background, it's just really cool. Elite Beast. Look at it. Honestly, I cannot big this game up enough for every card looking unique. One of the things Eric did obviously I followed this from the beginning, is he wants the cards to look like when you play a card. So you see this owl, you see this shelly coat. People recognize the card. Like everything feels really unique and special. So it's not homogenized, not generic. Oh, sorry guys, a little yawn. So there was the trick-or-treating tonight begins to kick in. Our last pack. Poisoned Well. Knighthood. That was the card we had in for. Red Cat Powers. And we did get a fire card, but it's only an elite. It's nice though. Bonkers. Blacksmith Family. Tax Collector. There you go. That was a Sorcery Contested Realm Arthurian Legends booster box opening. We got some very cool cards. So we got one elite foil as part of that kind of knight set. Our actual, like, I think these are probably the uniques that are real uniques in terms of their positioning. That one just looks really off-centered. The back looks good, but the front box looks different positioning. This guy reminds me of Jason and the Argonauts. Lady of the Lake and the Sword. That's really cool. I think that's our real uniques. And then we've got the foil unique and our knights. We're walking away with, what, 8 knights? 8 unique knights? That's pretty cool. God knows what we're going to do with them, but they're great. And that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, drop me a comment or a mention and a like below if you're into Sorcery, if there's something you've invested in or bought into, if it's something you'd like to see me open more of. I've got another box and I've got some alpha I can review. But if not, have a lovely weekend and I'll catch you in the next one. We're going to be opening probably back to some sports cards. I've got some Topps Chrome to open, I think, next. So catch me soon. Bye-bye.